Welcome back, chemistry fans. What we are going to do next is, or maybe first, is that you are going to work on getting a orbital model of the atoms, where the electrons go, so that you can have a better sense of what the S's and the P's look like, where the electrons are located. So do me this favor. Go and grab yourself a little baggie from the little bucket that has a bunch of these baggies. Please don't cross-pollinate. Do not share your pieces with anyone. Get your baggie out and dump out your pieces. Okay, and inside your bag, after you've opened it up, what you're going to find is the following. It's going to have one connector piece. It's going to have two stands, and these stands look like little hats for Lego men, but they're actually stands. So you're going to have two of those. You're going to have one solid, and it has only one hole on it, and I guess that would be an orbital. It's not an atom. Then you're going to have one connector piece for it, and it has 8 holes on it. Then you're going to have a bunch of these dumbbell teardrop shapes, and they should be in 3 different colors. So here's my grays, here are my pinks, and here are my purples. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, take one of the stands, and you are going to insert the connector. Then you are going to insert the S orbital. You're like, what is this an S? Because S's are spherical, and I want you to know that that relates to the periodic table. So let me share my screen with you, and we can talk about where those S's are in the electron configuration. So you have these cheat sheets with you, and they help you as far as knowing what the electron configuration is. One of the guides that I gave you is the complete electron configuration for every element that is sitting here on the right. There is also an electron configuration triangle, which you could use, but one of the letters that is in there is an S, and that S corresponds to this shape right here, a spherical model, and it would have 2 electrons in it, okay? So that is your S model. Next, what you're going to do is you are then going to, oh, and by the way, the S's, if we were to find them on the periodic table to correlate that information, they would be found over here on the left side of the periodic table in the greenish area over here. That is where we could then say that firmly, we know the S electrons on the periodic table will be filled if you're an element that's over there on the far left side. Now, let's try and build our second model of where the P's are located. So again, you'll take your little top hat. Let me unshare my screen with you. Let me see, how do I unshare? Stop sharing. Okay, so now we're back to our screen here, and I've got the top hat stand, and what's going to attach to that one is one of your colors. I don't know if you're going to have purple. I don't know what your color is. It doesn't matter which you choose, as long as you're consistent. And then connector. This is actually representative of the 2S. The 2S is on that spherical-ish model that has 8 holes in it. On top, that's where you are going to put a second of these p orbitals. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to put in